there, Rissy here, and I have another book for you today. And this book came highly recommended by Miss Elena. Hi, Elena. Thank you for this recommendation. And if you're not Elena and you don't know what book I'm about to read, you may notice that I have some weird things on top of my head. This is what we call ossicones. And the reason why I have them on my head is because we're about to read Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andre and drawn by Guy Parker Reese. Now, the reason why I have these ossicones on my head is because giraffes have ossicones too. And sometimes back in the day, a few hours ago before I researched it, I thought ossicones were antlers, but they're not. They're actually ossified cartilage. So they're just like growths, and then hair can grow on top of them and fur can grow on top of them. How cool is that? So don't pay attention to my ossicones as I read this, but let's find out about this giraffe and see why he or she cannot dance. Giraffes can't dance. Ooh, giraffes can't dance. Okay, so this story is about Gerald. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, opposite of mine, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin, also opposite of mine. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees. But when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Ooh, I hate when that happens. Now, every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthog started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled, yeah, woo! The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, yeah. And 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. Hey, look at clumsy Gerald, the animals all sneered. Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird. Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. They're right, he thought. I'm useless. I feel like such a clot. So he crept off from the dance floor and started walking home. And he never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. The moon can be so beautiful, he whispered with a sigh. Excuse me, coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song. Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really wanted to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying, and his tail was swishing around. Swish, swish. He threw his legs out sideways, and he swung them everywhere. And then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful. His mouth was open wide. I am dancing! Yes, I am dancing! I am dancing! Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream! Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen! Get down on it, woo, woo! Get down on it, woo! Go Gerald, go Gerald, go Gerald!" "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." And with that, I have another special thing for Miss Elena. And for everyone else listening to this too, I want you to play your favorite song and have a dance party right now. And until next time, I'll see you then. Go Elena, go Elena, go Elena.